Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. While explaining to Arjun what is the meaning of a man of steady wisdom? See, when when wisdom is made available for others, this is called as philosophy. Indians are born philosophers. And when the philosophy is applied in our life, then it is wisdom. So when we are studying scriptures, in the study of the scriptures, where is our attention? See, are we struggling to tell others what others should do, what is right, what is wrong? Or whatever we have studied, are we trying to see how we can apply that principle in our life? See? You know, like this girl yesterday sang some classical. Now, the teacher who teaches music, what will be his seva if the student has to do? Washing the clothes, giving the food, pressing the throat. Because Guru teaching music? No. Whatever is taught, has the student 100% learnt or not? That is the seva. That alone will make the teacher happy. See, this thought I am talking from Kathopanishad. When Nachiket was given all the temptations of life, see, I give you long life, this whole heaven is available for you. Ask anything. All these apsaras, they will be at your service. When a rich man's daughter marries to a boy from a poor family, the poor family boy has to serve the rich man's daughter after marriage. So, Yamaraj says, this will not happen. They will serve you. All temptations given. And all the vehicles, everything will be yours. So, Yamaraj thought, now at least he will be deluded and he will not ask about what is the ultimate truth. Because what was the question which puzzled Yamaraj? Question was, you have been waiting here for 3 nights, so I give you 3 boons. The first boon was fulfilling obligation towards parent. Second boon was whatever best we can be of use to the society. That was done. Now the third boon was for oneself. We live at 3 levels: body level, society level, and the self level. So first, body level is relations. Fulfill your obligation towards relation. Then there are no regrets. And obligation towards relations is serving without expectation, not putting our views on others. Then serving the society whatever is within our limits, we do that. Then the third, about the self. So Nachiket asked the third question. And the third question was, Anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat, anyatra asmat kruta krutat, anyatra bhutaccha bhavyaccha, yat tat pashyasi tadvada. Give me that experience where you are rooted. Don't tell me dharma, dharma. Enough of it. See? And from Kathopanishad only, Bhagavan Krishna has stolen many mantras. See? Acharyavat pashyati kashchidenam. This is from Kathopanishad. Thok diya. See? So, in that Kathopanishad, when these temptations were given, so Nachiket says, don't tell me dharma, dharma, enough of it. Anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat. I saw one boy, when he was maybe KG2, KG3, I don't know what is that, but somewhere. After about 25, 30 years, I again happened to meet him. He says, Swamiji, do you recognize me? I said, no, I don't recognize. See, when I was small, you came to our house, you took me for a little walk and all that. You don't remember I'm so and so. Oh, yes, now I remember. That time you were in KG2, KG3. Oh, you remember that? I said, yes. So what are you doing now? I am in KG3. Can we continue to remain in KG3 throughout life? See? Dharma, 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 papa, punya, swarga, narak. How long? See? Therefore, anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat. Enough of it. Then, second thing, anyatra asmat kruta krutat. Kruta is effect. Akruta is cause. Other than cause and effect. See, friends. Other than the cause and effect. Where is cause and effect? Cause and effect is in Prakriti. See? Vision is the cause, colors and forms are the effect. Mind is the cause, sense organs and organs of action is the effect. I is the cause, mind is the effect. Chetana is the cause, the I is the effect. Chaitanya is the cause, Prakriti is the effect. But when you come to the absolute reality, you transcend cause and effect. See? But you will see, one is very much attracted towards these goody things, that still continue to remain in samsara. See, Maharaj. So, these two things are removed. Then, anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat, anyatra asmat kruta krutan, anyatra bhutaccha bhavyaccha. Third. If you do this thing, you will go to heaven. Do now, realization posthumous. See? Kruta akruta. Karma karma phala. See? Anyatra asmat kruta krutat. Anyatra bhutaccha bhavyaccha. Time. Bhuta bhavya. See? So it's okay. Tell me, yat tat pashyasi tadvada. What is your experience that you give me? Now see, such a deep analysis Nachiket has done. But where is the error? He has only analyzed perfectly. But yat tat pashyasi tadvada. So you and me are different. See, friends, that stink of duality, I versus you, was still there. देखो, this is one of the most difficult hurdle to be crossed on the spiritual path. I versus you. And therefore, what is steady wisdom? So, wisdom is what? Philosophy applied in one's life and converting the information into experience. That is spiritual life, that is meditation. And for that, Bhagwan tells Arjun, see, नास्ति बुद्धि अयुक्तस्य न चायुक्तस्य भावना न चा भावयत शांति अशांतस्य कुतः सुखम. नास्ति बुद्धि अयुक्तस्य. Ayukta, opposite will be yukta. Abhakta, opposite will be bhakta. Who is a bhakta? Who has bhakti in his heart. Who is a yukta? Who has yukti in his understanding. See? So, nasti buddhihi ayuktasya. So, learning, by hearting, understanding, telling others is a mechanical process. Learning is a subjective experience. See? Like a child is taught so many things. But there are certain things which the children are not taught. And they learn from their own experience. See? It is not the taught knowledge. The best example will be if a child is lying on his back because he is just small and he observes around that all people are moving and I am lying down here. What is this? No good. So he will observe. And oh, they are using the legs to walk. Wonderful. I understood now. Then he starts moving his legs, lying on the back in the air. See? Come on, I am not moving here. Legs are moving, but I am not moving. What is wrong? Something is wrong somewhere. He will not go and ask his mummy, Mummy, how did you walk here? No. He discovers his own techniques, turns. Then he comes on his stomach, then becomes a reptile. But even then, it's not that. See? Then he comes on his knees and palms and starts walking like a calf. Even then, not good. He doesn't give up and he doesn't ask. He learns. from his own experiences. Then he stands near the wall, and with the help he stands, oh good, I understood now. This is how these people walk. So, taking the support of the wall, the child keeps walking. But come on, yeah, they are walking in between also. How come I am holding on? The wall will not be available all the time. Then one day he makes a courage. I will not touch the wall, and yet I will walk. And he leaves the support of the wall and put the first step and he falls down. Imagine if that child has fallen on the first step and therefore he concludes it's not possible. Will he ever be able to learn walking? He doesn't give up. See? So, he has discovered the yukti slowly and steadily. He doesn't give up. So, first of all, he will do practice of holding to the wall and walking. And then he will understand, okay, anything standing I can hold on. Then he will be holding on to the sari of the mummy and walk. Then he will be holding on to the curtain and walk. Then he becomes confident. Because nasti buddhi ayuktasya. He got the yukti. How to stand up and walk. Is it not? He didn't ask anybody. You have to learn. Now apply this principle what Bhagavan Krishna told. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. Buddhi means understanding. Ayukta means he who doesn't have the yukti in understanding the purport of the scriptural statements. See? If we remove the thought from our scriptures, last life, this life, next life, karma, karma phala, sin, merit, hell, heaven, life is only between birth and death. What can justify why I should be good to others? Because life is only between these 2 points, womb and the tomb. Why should I? Kato, maro, enjoy. See? And therefore, to protect the humanity, for human beings only dharma is given. Otherwise, ahara, nidra, bhaya, maithunancha, samanya etat pashubhi nranam. These 4 factors, eating, sleeping, sense of insecurity and procreation, is common for human beings and animals. What makes us human beings? Dharmo hi tesham adhiko vishesha. Human beings only have dharma. And dharma for what? For becoming miserable, for competing with others, trying to evaluate or improve the society or the world. No. The dharma is, what is the dharma of the fire? Heat. So, if the fire is not expressing heat, it is not doing the dharma palan. What is our dharma? We are the expression of the divine bliss. Ananda deva kalbimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. So what is the dharma? Dharma is we must be such a fit instrument through which the divine can express in full glory. That is the purpose of our being born as human being. See? So, nasti buddhi ayuktasya. This is what we call tatparya nirnay. Technically speaking, tatparya nirnay. The upakram, upasamhar, beginning and end should match. Like they say, Haridasachi Katha Mool Padavar. They begin and with the same thing they conclude. See? Otherwise, you begin your thesis and you conclude. So you begin a thesis. If this is done, all the diseases in the world will be removed. And you present. And conclusion. Therefore, diseases cannot be removed. Are yeah. Then it is not right way. Therefore, dharma is something special for us. And to express that dharma, so what is our dharma? Bliss, not blisters. And therefore, to allow that bliss or happiness to manifest, we are told karma, upasana, yoga, and the knowledge. See, depending upon different types of people. Swami Vivekananda Maharaj was asked, why in your Hinduism there are so many paths, so many books, so many things? See, ours is, one God, one book, one day, and one prayer over. Why so many? Vivekananda Swamiji said, yes, you are perfectly right. Make one dress for the military, same size, no changes, and fix the person in that. If he is short of the dress, pull him and fit him in that. Take another person, fit in that dress. But if he is taller, longer than the dress, chop him off, but he should fit in that. There are different types of mindsets. For them, different things are told. But purpose is what for? What for told? Therefore, when you go toward the end of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna says, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, path of knowledge. See? What is the path of knowledge? Path of knowledge is Tatparya Nirnaya. Tatparya Nirnaya is when something is said, what is that is being conveyed through that. See? One story, I am a story maker. There was some satsang like that somewhere in that Nagpur area, many years before. Probably, I don't remember which place, a small town. Like all were sitting on the floor, I was sitting in the, also, but with a cross-legged. That time I was young. And telling story, so the story was, there was a fish and he happened to go to a well. And when he reached the well, there was a frog in the well. The frog asked, who are you? Oh, I am fish. Typical Indian and that too Maharashtrian. Where are you from? I am from sea. What is sea? You don't know sea. Sea is water. So, frog, how much water? This much. Now what the fish will do? He doesn't have neck to say no. So he was wagging his tail. No. Then this much. You can imagine a frog in the well, how small it must be, and between those two small. This much water? No. Then he took a leap within the water. This much? No. He jumped from wall to wall diagonally, out of sarcasm. Do you mean this much? The fish said, no, Baba. How much then? Tell me. No, I can't tell you. That means there is no water. No, there is water. Like this only. But why can't you tell? Do one thing, you come with me. And the frog goes to the sea along with the fish. Now the fish asks, tell me, how much is the water? and the frog keeps his mouth shut. What is the moral of the story? One old man sitting in the front, he asked, Swamiji, therefore, when I am talking in between, somebody raises a question that disturbs the harmony of the thought, understanding for the whole audience. Therefore, but because it was a small group and village type, so I said, but among the village, he was supposed to be the wisest. So he asked the question, how the fish has gone to the well? And after he asked this question, he looked around the people. See my question. So, if his question like that, my answer was also like that. I said the fish went to the well by Kingfisher Airlines. Now see, now what is the moral of the story? Moral of the story is a person who is in a kupa manduka vritti, a person who is lost in a small thing. Me, my wife, my children. Can they even imagine what is the infinite? Those who are buried in the relative world, their spirituality is doing good to the relative world. See, moral of the story. When Bhagwan says, Nasti buddhi ayuktasya, he doesn't have the yukti. What for the things are told in the scriptures? See, but is it not our duty to do good? See, you are married to her. Is it my duty to look after her? Your duty, you do it. We have created this world. We are not created. So, the one who created, he will look after. Why you worry? Then what for you are here? You are here only for spiritual evolution. Like the mic. Mic is here only to be such a fit instrument so that it holds a respected position between the speaker and the audience, is it not? If the speaker, the mic is not perfect, it will be thrown away. Exactly the same way, Narayana wants to convey to his creation. And he is searching for a mic which is fit. The mic has no personal agenda. See? And when he is fit, 100%, what is that 100% fitness? Brahma Bhutaha. 100% fit. Brahma Bhuta. Who is a Brahma Bhuta who is abiding in the absolute Prasannatma? So, what is the highest spiritual expression? You are cheerful and happy. See? All the service that we do to the world is nothing but imposition of our views on others. If I am a student of Gita, what I can think of? Every person in the world should have Bhagavad Gita in their hand. Our Gita Press has published not one, two, but lakhs and lakhs of Gita books. See? You can give the book in the hand, ठीक है वहाँ रख दो. Over. See? Therefore, Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. We have to know the purport of every statement of scriptures. And depending upon the audience, the teachers talk. See? When I was newly entering my profession, so I was given the first assignment to talk to the kids. So I had to prepare. I didn't know anything, so I prepared the story of Dhruva and then story of Prahlad, etc., and went. And children, Bombay children. So I started. See, uh, boys and girls will have a story. Yes. And I was thinking I'm very smart and going to tell them, impress. So I started the story of Dhruva. How Dhruva was doing his tapasya and how he succeeded. He was standing on one leg, hands up, and doing the japa, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And therefore, Bhagwan Krishna Narayana came and blessed him. We have to do tapasya, hard work. One child, yes. Impossible. Why? We can't stand on two legs properly. Standing on one leg, hands up. We can't do that. Tell something possible. Now, पढ़ के पंडित भया, अनुभव तो था ही नहीं कुछ. They say, okay, I'll tell you the story of Prahlad, how he was a devotee and he was teaching to all the things, and he was so nice. Again, my dad is not like Hiranyakashipu. He is so loving. I don't want that story. You can't challenge the children. I said, come on, yaar, what to tell these fellows? Every ball clean bowled. Then I thought, okay, you like Bhagwan Krishna? Yes. Do you know? When he was hardly 8 years, 9 years, on his small finger, he lifted Govardhan mountain. And all of them in a chorus started laughing. I said, what is there to laugh? Swamiji, when we lift the small fingers, we go to bathroom. Can you challenge them? I said, I accept my defeat. Tell me, what should I tell you? Therefore, I told you, each one of you is my guru. I have learned from everybody. So, they told, tell something what you have experienced. Don't tell me, Shankaracharya said like that, Madhvacharya said like that, and Govindacharya said like that, and la la la. Don't tell me that. What is your experience that you tell me? See? Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. If we have learned from the scriptural statement, then our words carry the meaning. Like the children taught me. What Dhruva did, what Prahlad did, what Krishna did. Don't tell what you tell. How important it is. Therefore, nasti buddhi ayuktasya. We get only lost in quoting left and right. See, that is not spiritual life. That is erudition and scholarship. Adhyatma is not erudition and scholarship. You take Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahansa. He didn't know Sanskrit. He has not studied Upanishad, Gita. But his words were echoing that wisdom in his simple words. Because he was not talking from the scripture print material, but he was talking his experiences. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. And then we come to study the scriptures. Na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, na manaha, na vidmaha, na vijani maha, yatha etad anushishyad. See, yan manasa na manute, yena ahur mano matam, tadeva brahmatvam vidhi nedam yadidam upasate. 5 times the Upanishad says, the truth is beyond the scope of words. And we keep on discussing and arguing with you. Brahman is like, yaar, he's so simple. No talking. See, this is one of the reasons you must have seen. After our satsang is over, there are no rules and regulations. Make a group of 5, 6 people and discuss and find out. No. Because whenever there are discussions in a group, the one who has got a long tongue, he will overtake everybody. Maunam Vyakhya. See, my friends. Therefore, Nasti Buddhi Ayuktasya. He who is not able to get a message from the scriptural statement. And therefore, the student with arrogance tells, Sir, I have understood very well. And what the teacher says? Yadi manne se suvedeti dharmevapi nunam tvetta brahmano rupan. If you say, I have understood very well, you dumb, we told, it cannot be understood. How did you understand? Then, mimamsa evate, go and reflect again. Okay, and he comes. Now, yes, I have understood. What you understood again? I understood that it cannot be understood. This is the way I understood. In this way, he who understands, he alone has understood. Understood? See, friends, instead of this, we get lost. Argument logic. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. He who doesn't have the yukti, how to draw the import of the statement in a given situation and what we should take out of it. Second thing, nacha yuktasya bhavana. So we have got these two faculties. One is intelligence and second is mind. Intelligence is the seat of logic, reason. Mind is the seat of love and compassion. See? Both are important in life. See? When it is the theme of logic, logic. When it is the theme of love, compassion, love, compassion. We must be able to differentiate this. See? Therefore, now we again try to learn from this compassion. Bhavana is what? Our Swami Anubhavanandaji used to use these words. He used to say, Ya to mano, ya to jano. Mano means accept. When we are told accept, if you don't accept, you will not proceed ahead. See, when we go someplace, we don't know the road, and so we stop the car and ask, hey, there I have to go, how to go? You go here, there, and then go ahead. So we do not know. Whatever he has told, we have to accept it is right. If we have doubt about him, I don't think what he's telling is right because he was confused while telling. The moment we don't accept what he told, will we proceed ahead? No. Exactly the same way, mano. So we have accepted that I am Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, this is my Gotra, I was born on this date, and this was the Kundali, and this was the Graha, and this is how the things is. What do we know about it? She is my mother. How do I know? Do we know where from we are dropped? Then that mother whom we accept blindly, bhavana, she tells, he is your dad. Mom, I doubt very much. No, yaar. Think, friends. Our very existence is on the foundation of faith, bhavana. Therefore, if we do not know, tad vijnanartham guru mevami gachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam, then go to the Guru Maharaj and whatever is told, learn, accept, and then start reflecting why this was told. Buddhi. First, acceptance through bhavana, and then learning through the intellect by proper understanding in such a manner that that knowledge becomes our experience. This process is called as meditation. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya nacha ayuktasya bhavana. And if these two things are not there, then we end up in proving our point. You will see wherever discussions are there, the discussion is to prove what I said is right. Because we are obsessed with our understanding. See, this example I don't know if I told. A lady, she did her PhD on Upadesha Sahasri or Shatashloki, something like that. She used to come and ask me sometime. After she got her doctorate, PhD in Shankar Vedanta, then she showed me her thesis and all that. And she says, Swamiji, I have referred thanks to you also. I said, very good. So I have gone in the PhD thesis also. No, very good, thank you. And then I said, I would like to meet your Guru Maharaj. He must be so great. So I went and met him. Married person, elderly, retired. I was standing in the door and he started talking. So after some time, I said, may I get inside the house? Okay, you are welcome. You have studied Vedanta, you have guided many students, you have written many books. But this culture, when somebody comes to you, allow him to get inside the house, standing in the doors, because vomation, he couldn't hold it. When food is not digested, it is vomited. When the food is digested, it is not coming out from the wrong end. Exactly the same way. When the knowledge is digested, it leads to the silence. See, Maharaj. And then, then he started again. So many books I have published and so many students I have guided. And I was invited in Oxford. And then there, and I said, I'll sit down, okay? Okay, sit down. Then, you are not talking. I said, no, I have come to listen to you. I have nothing to talk. No, but I was told by my student that you are teaching Vedanta. So, will you tell me one thing, how to do japa? I have never done japa in my life, but lately I thought, let me know what is the japa. I said, oh, very good, you are so well read. What can I teach you? But because you ask me, when we learn from the Guru, then only the knowledge becomes meaningful. So first you have to accept me as your Guru. Then I can tell you. Oh, I remember now. She was telling you are very witty and funny. I said, this is real. You have to accept me as your Guru, and then I can tell you how to do the japa. See? Erudition, Panditya, is one of the biggest obstacles of the spiritual path. See? Because Gatakash, Matakash, they are lost only in that. So Nasti Buddhi Ayuktasya, all the time agitated. And Nacha Ayuktasya Bhavana, if we are not able to accept the other man's standpoint with compassion and love, it will end up in anger and frustration. See? So, Bhavana nurtures Shraddha. See? And Buddhi nurtures Saburi, patience. Unless we have patience, we cannot learn scriptures. Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahansa, one of the many teachings which has tremendously influenced my life was this. He used to say, never, never become a guru, remain a seeker throughout life. The day you become a guru, all the doors of wisdom are closed. I know. Konyati sadrusho maya, who will teach me? See, we follow Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahansa. He never argued with anybody. He was all the time calm and quiet. See, because he was living that knowledge 24/7. People like us, we talk 24/7, not living. See, therefore, the friction should generate light, but instead of light, it generates heat. It should not generate heat, light, wisdom. So when our interaction and study of the scriptures will generate light, then we will become quieter and quieter. We don't want to prove anything to anybody. We don't want to improve anybody. See, like Swami Shivanandaji's very popular statement, be good, do good. Very good, it's required. But whole life only that? Are we going to remain in KG1, KG2 throughout life? Arre, kabhi to bade ho jao. Then one day we will discover goodness is not done. Like the flower does not give fragrance to the people, it has the fragrance. See? Nasti buddhiya yuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana. When these two things are not properly balanced in our life, then we cannot be Brahma Bhuta. Bhagavan Krishna says, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. So what are the signs of abiding in the truth? You are at peace with yourself and you are at peace with the whole world. See? Nasti buddhiya yuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana. Then nacha bhavayata shanti. He who is not able to get established in both perfectly, he cannot be at peace. Nacha bhaveta shanti. Then ashantasya kuta sukham. A disturbed person can never be happy. It's all the time going on. I tell you one of my experience. Many years before, I was talking satsang somewhere, and one particular shlok I was not able to remember where from that shlok is. I said the shlok, but where from it is I could not. Then one person, Swamiji, this shlok what you told, where from it is? I said, yeah, I don't remember, but let me see. And that one question made me so miserable. After I went, I saw those days Google etc. was not there. So I was struggling unless I found that shlok's origin where it is. I was terribly disturbed. How come I did not remember where from the shlok is? But now, क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार, भूल जाओ. Relax. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. See, my friends. Therefore, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. And Prasannatma means what? Na shochati, na kankshati. How, when can you remain at peace? When you do not carry the burden of regrets of your past on your head. when you do not carry the arrogance of your past success on your head. Na shochati. And na kangshati. No more worried about what is going to happen in the future. This is Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. When this will happen, then what? Samaha sarveshu bhuteshu. Then for him everything is the same thing, the same Paramatma. See? Body-wise we are different, liking, disliking we are different, understanding, not understanding we are different, gender-wise we are different, age-wise we are different, but life-wise we are all common, is it not? So when my attention will be on the life principle, will I differentiate on account of the external gadgets? No. Therefore, samaha sarveshu bhuteshu. This is called devotion. Samaha sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labhate param. Para bhakti and God realization through yoga is synonymous. See? Therefore, what was said in the second chapter, Nasti buddhi ayuktasya, nacha ayuktasya bhavana, nacha bhavayata shantihi, ashantasya kutas sukham. And at the end, Brahma bhuta prasannatma, na shochati na kangshati, samaha sarveshu bhuteshu, mad bhaktim labhate param. Meaning is the same. See? Therefore, our study of scriptures must be digested. And for that, our scriptures tell Shravan Manan. One lady asked me many years before, now I don't entertain questions. Earlier I used to entertain. That time it was a kujli. Ask anything. What is the world? You don't know what? 5 elements, 5 tanmatras. Because whatever eaten, it has to come out, not digested. See? Kujli bolne ki. So, if we are rooted in this knowledge, we will naturally remain quiet. Quiet doesn't mean मुंह फुला के बैठे हो, क्या हो गया पता नहीं यार, जब से रियलाइज हो गया ऐसे ही हो गया. It's not like that. That is not the meaning. You are relaxed. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. See? So, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kangshati. Samaha sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim lavate param. So, maturity of knowledge is called as devotion. First, we do not know. So, Shravan. Then, you have to reflect on what you have heard. Manan. So, one lady asked me this question, Swamiji, how much manan we have to do, how much Shravan we have to do? I said, okay, note down. 1 hour Shravan. Okay. 22 and half an hour manan. And remaining half an hour mouth shut. Oh God, that means we can't talk now. See, how do we take out the ghee from the milk? We require patience, is it not? Heated, brought to a particular temperature, the Shravan is done, you add the starter, and then, ho gaya kya? No. Cover it with a cloth, put it in a proper temperature. Don't disturb, because manan is going on. See, Manan is learning from our own understanding. Is Manan. When we learn from our own understanding, you will never forget that. See? And when we are slowly becoming rooted in what we have heard, we have digested it. Thereafter, Nididhyasan. And Nididhyasan is what? It is not a part-time profession. Nididhyasan is 24/7 committed to the spiritual life. 24 minutes also doesn't happen in the satsang. 24, yeah. See? That is why, according to one's qualification, one has to find out. There was one lady in the morning meditation class, she never used to come for the meditation class. So, one day she told me, Swamiji, have you noticed I don't come for your meditation class? I said, I do not know who is sitting, who is not sitting, because I also don't keep my eyes open to watch meditation. Karo. No, no, no. I am myself. You sit or you don't sit, doesn't matter. No, I am not coming. I said, don't come, doesn't matter. Do you know why? I said, I don't know. I don't want to know. The highest spiritual practice, we don't want to know anything about anybody. No, I want to tell you. I said, okay, I'll forget, tell. Then she said, when I sit for meditation, I sleep and I snore, and the other people's meditation is disturbed. Therefore, as a social service, I don't come for meditation. And then I go in the kitchen and cut vegetables. I enjoy that more than doing meditation. See? So, all of us are designed in a different way. It can't be a thumb rule for everybody. Therefore, if we are wanting to live spiritual life, the first thing, spiritual life is not an action. It is an experience. See? We are living as, for example, I am living as a husband. Example, okay? So I am living as a husband. Am I a husband only in front of my wife and afterwards maja karo? No. I am husband 24/7. Whether she is in front of me or not. It is not a part-time profession. In the same manner, we are spiritual seekers 24/7. Otherwise, we will deceive and cheat ourselves. Therefore, ashantasya kutasaham. So when the knowledge is read, heard, shravan, reflected, manan, is the process is like shravan, things are lifted from the books to the brain. That is done by the satsanga. By your own reading, it will not help. So, from the books, it is lifted and brought to our brain through the agency of the teacher. Then, in the brain now, you start reflection, manan. See? 22.5 hours per day. Then, that knowledge will become soft and digested. When that knowledge becomes soft and digested, it starts percolating and it comes in the heart. Maturity of knowledge is love. See? And when this love becomes overflowing in our heart, we never misunderstand anybody, anything under any condition. Our present state is, they don't understand me. You have to understand them. You are walking the spiritual path. The traffic is so terrible. You have a driving license. They don't have a driving license. See, friends. Therefore, mad bhaktim labate param. So, what is the para bhakti? Para bhakti is as much we love ourselves, we love the total creation. See? And that love doesn't mean go and hug everybody. No, that is not the meaning of love. No bitterness, anger towards anything or anybody in this world. See, friends. Living in this mode, every moment of our life is living in meditation. See, no action is involved. Not sitting in a particular posture, not closing the eyes, not taking the mala. But why like this thing? Avadhuta Gita. Don't forget, we are not in KG1, KG2. We are in the highest state now. Living in this mode 24/7 is spiritual life. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.